Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is Lintheo coming at you with discussions today about a new card coming out in the Dark Illusion set, and that is Fairy Tale Snow White. So it is a light spellcaster with 1850 attack and 1200 defense, and this effect reads as follows. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change it to defense position. During either player's turn, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 7 other cards from your hand, field, and or graveyard, special summon this card. So when I first saw this card, I was a bit like, I have to banish 7 to bring it back? Yeah, this is automatically terrible and will never be used. But I did a little bit more research after thinking about it and reading up on it, and lo and behold, a video from Lithium came up. Make sure to go check him out, a good buddy of mine. He put up a very interesting deck list of, it was a mix of zombies and light swans. Zombie swans, you could say. And it was really interesting. It was using the card, and you're using it with the Shinran Yuis, with Sage, and then be able to bring back Spectral Sword when you use it, all those shenanigans. It was just very interesting, and the synergy it had was pretty nice. The amount of level 8 synchros you could bring out was pretty decent. You had access to the level 4 rank as well with the wolves, with the Mizukis, with this, with zombie masters, everything like that. It was fairly interesting. But looking at the card, the first effect, when this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change it to face-down defense position. So it has a built-in Book of Moon effect. Book of Moon is still a pretty decent card, although it isn't used all that much, it is still good. So it's not a bad effect to have. Second one, obviously, is where the money is made, is the banish 7 from your hand, field, and or graveyard, so you can do, multiple ones if you so wish. So it means that if something is in your hand that you don't really want it there, you can use it as a sacrifice. It's pretty decent. However, there needs to be a certain amount of certain cards that need to be available for this to be viable. It seems that Konami are going in a slight direction, turning to the banish zone, simply because we're seeing more and more cards that do something like this. We have this. We also have Pot of Timidity or Stupidity or whatever that card is. You banish 10 to draw 2. They seem to be doing a lot of that recently. And while this one isn't exactly a stellar card, it could be useful in the future, because you never know what they're going to bring out. The benefit of this is you know what you're banishing, and it is a face up that you banish. Because it is knowledge for you from your hand, the field, or the graveyard, they are banished face up. Unlike the new pot card coming out that is banished face down because it's just from the top of your deck. So it means that you can interact with those cards if you so wish. Things like Necroface, Shinran Yui Sage, all of these cards that actually are pretty decent for the banish effects you can use. Will Lithium's deck actually be a deck in the future? Probably not. These types of decks are just very early prototypes of showing off what the card can do. And I don't think it would actually be based on a complete deck, but it's very interesting to see what we might have in the future with this card. So I want to know what you guys think of Fairy Tale Snow White. Do you think it is a really interesting card? Do you think it is something that could be used in the future? Or do you just think it's not going to be used at all? Lithium made a very interesting video, but that's all it is. It's not actually going to come across all that often. So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.